Hey everyone! In this video I will show you top 5 finance functions in Excel. The PMT function calculates the payment for a loan based on constant payments and a constant interest rate. This is incredibly useful for loans like car loans, mortgages, or student loans. Let's say you're taking out a loan of $200,000 to be repaid over 25 years at an annual interest rate of 6.5%. And you want to calculate the monthly payment. Now, let's apply the formula. Click on an empty cell and type equals PMT. First, we need to select our rate, and we need to divide annual rate by 12 months. Then we select total number of payment periods, so 25 years, and multiply it by 12. Next we select present value or the loan amount. And then hit enter and Excel will calculate our monthly payment. It's negative because it's an outflow, money we gonna pay each month for 25 years to repay this loan. And that's it. You now know how to use the PMT function in Excel to calculate loan payments. I'm going to show you how to use the NPV function in Excel to calculate the net present value for a real-life example. We'll analyze cash flows over 10 years to determine if an investment is worth it. The discount rate, return of requirement, is set to 10%. Click on a blank cell where you want the result. Enter the formula equals NPV. Firstly, select rate, which is in our example 10%, then range of cash flows over 10 years. Press enter, and Excel will calculate the NPV for these cash flows. NPV is all about the time value of money. This principle tells us that money today is worth more than the same amount in the future because it can be invested to earn returns. By discounting future cash flows back to their present value, NPV helps us see the value of an investment in today's terms. A positive NPV means the investment generates more value than the cost of capital or the discount rate. In other words, it's expected to be profitable. The internal rate of return is expressed as a percentage and shows the expected annualized return on an investment. For this example, let's assume our project required an initial investment of 10,000 euros. Which is recorded as a negative cash flow. In the following years, we had actual cash inflows. Select an empty cell and type equals IRR, then select range of cells containing your cash flows. Press enter, and Excel will return a percentage. This percentage tells us the annualized rate of return for the investment. If the internal rate of return is higher than our required rate of return or cost of capital, it indicates that the project is likely profitable. If it's lower, the project may not meet our investment criteria. To show more decimal places, click the Increase Decimal button under the Home tab in the Number group. You can change the cash flows in the cells to see how the IRR percentage updates automatically. Hey everyone! In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use the FV function in Excel to calculate the future value of your investments. Initial investment, this is the starting amount you invest. Interest rate 6% annually. Monthly payment, the regular monthly payment you make into the investment. For this example, it's 100 euros. Months, 96. The total number of periods for which you will make these payments. To calculate the future value in Excel, use the FV function with the following formula. First, rate is interest rate per period. In this case, for monthly compounding, you would use 6%/12 months. NPR, the total number of payment periods, which is 96 months. PMT is payment amount per period, which is minus 100. Use a negative sign because it represents an outflow of money. PV, the present value, or initial investment, which is minus 25,000, negative because it's an outgoing payment. Type is timing of the payment, which defaults to 0 for the end of the period, but can be set to 1 for the beginning. As a result, we received amount of money we would have after 96 months. If the result is currently displayed in pounds, but you want it in euros, you can easily change the formatting in Excel. Right-click on cell, choose Format Cell, and in Category Currency you can choose which you want. I'll show you how to use Excel's PV function to find the current value of a future amount. It calculates how much money you need now to reach a certain amount in the future, considering an interest rate and time period. Type equals PV, then select the cell containing rate. Next, enter the total number of periods, for example 5 if you're calculating over 5 years. If you have a regular payment each period, enter it as a negative value, or 0 if there's no recurring payment. Finally, enter the future value, such as 10,000. Excel returns a negative value, meaning you need about 7,472 euros today to reach 10,000 euros in 5 years. That's the basics of the PV function. Adjust the inputs for different interest rates, time periods, or regular payments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more quick Excel tips.